The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Ruhr. Our next stop is Ruhr, the terminus of this express line. I can't read this today. Anyways, please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Actually, I just can't fucking read. Here we are.
This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis.
Actually, it's my first time too.
I passed through when I first came to the academy. Even then, I could see why people associate it with industry. Feels like the whole city's one big mass of iron.
Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway?
Oh, those are orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Basically, there are nuclear plants.
Essentially. Oh, wow. Really?
If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. I just like to think the train lady's like, I've been on this train for 12 hours. I'm tired.
I can't fucking read.
I want to go home now.
Well, we finally made it as far as Ruhr. I'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the North Highlands from here, right?
Right. There'll be a freight train leaving from platform 4 we need to board.
Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think.
All right. Let's not waste any time then.
But is there a platform 9 3/4?
But I thought it was to the right.
Your other right.
Oh.
The other right. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey?
Sounds like a plan.
We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner.
Seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either.
We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells prepackaged lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Apparently
God,
that
we're
voice
already here.
sounds so much like me.
No way.
Sharon? How did you get here before us? The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer.
I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course, why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh.
Just casually
so
being
take
able
a
to,
moment
you know.
savor the taste.
Wow.
I mean, chances are the airship was built by their family, so she probably didn't have to try very hard.
Remember, in this country, there's fancy airships, so they have fancy kitchens.
They are. This is what, yeah, they make very fancy airships. But they're not a military airship country. They make tanks. Whereas Liberl made airships for their military.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either. Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Hi, Mom.
It's Mom.
Mother?
Hello, Elisa. You all must be members of Class 7. I'm Elisa's mother, Irina. Also the chairman of the Rhineford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it? My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford Group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life, in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
Oh,
Report cards.
you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey. Elisa.
You all right?
Now we know another person on the board of directors.
This mysterious board of directors.
Uh-huh. We don't know everybody yet. We know two.
Damn it. I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time.
I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then?
Yeah. I think that much was abundantly clear.
Yep. Reeds just state the obvious.
Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led to me enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I be so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice?
I don't know what to say.
You have our sympathies, I suppose.
Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem?
Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since the first day at Thor's.
So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time?
It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors.
I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a print display that much interest.
What?
At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates.
Oh.
Eustace?
Forget it. Eustace isn't upset. Not at all.
He's definitely not thinking you're such a brat. Definitely not thinking that.
Well, we just entered a tunnel.
No, I thought we were on a skyway.
This is called a tunnel. It goes through the mountain.
Secret tunnel!
Secret
Now
tunnel!
that we're going through the mountains.
Through the mountain!
My god.
Secret tunnel!
Tunnel!
Of death.
I see. Anyway, why are we digging into those lunches Sharon made for us?
That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them.
All right. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it.
Huh.
Well then, let's dig in.
Somebody other than me and yeah, can't even do because I already have two characters in the scene.
Go,
it-
Ted.
Doctor?
So you're going to the Highlands for an academy field trip?
Close enough.
I didn't. Anyways, Field study?
Yeah, it works.
Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days.
I suppose you could say that.
Thor's seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though.
Still, feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Like they could sink a ship.
It's so sharp.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height.
Yeah, he towers over even the second years.
Are all of the people in your settlement of a similar height?
Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way.
I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings.
A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them.
Can do.
Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed.
Indeed.
Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now.
Yep.
We're digging the hobbits to Isengard.
Yep.
Isengard. God.
We should reach Zender Gate in 2 hours or so. So take your time to relax. Nothing's gonna happen in between.
Thank you.
Nothing at all.
We appreciate
Everything
the
will
info.
go smooth. Anyways, oh my god, are those monsters?
The train explodes.
Hey, we've had trains get derailed in this series before.
That's true.
Yes, it's very
Monsters.
typical.
Demon dudes.
Yeah.
Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista?
Yeah, made the same trip back then, too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture.
Sounds like a pretty nice guy.
He won't shut up about some hobbits, though.
I'll bet that sword is a pretty useful primer.
He did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. Most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess.
The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Hey, that looks like...
We ought to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now.
I see. Elisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Who sleeps sitting straight up? How?
Oh. I can if I'm really exhausted.
So this is...
I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it.
So that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting.
I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close.
$4.30.
No, that's
Nice.
clearly 16.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Let's see. Xander, do you want to talk to yourself? Or do you want me to do it?
Okay, what?
I said, do you want to talk to yourself or do you want me to do it?
Either way is fine.
You don't have as many voices as Xander does.
Okay. Aw, you've arrived. Oh, no, we know this person.
Do we?
We do have a voice for him
Who?
from the invasion of Liberl. This
Oh,
is
gosh.
One-Eyed Zex.
Okay, hold.
This
I
is-
gotta dig up those.
This is,
Change tabs.
what's his
It's
face?
a lieutenant general.
Yeah, it's what's his face's uncle. Mueller. It's Mueller's uncle. The one who was leading the forces into Liberl. In the second game.
Long time ago. In a galaxy
That was
far,
a lot.
far
I
away.
couldn't find the name. So
And I think that this was also Xander.
Duh.
If I remember right. Because I had both Mueller and Olivier. Olivert at that point.
Is it spelled like Z-E?
Yes. Zechs. I don't know if we ever said his first name.
Are you sure we've had him talk? I mean, he
Yes.
doesn't look familiar at all.
That's because we've only ever seen him in 2D. Or
I
2.5D.
got a General Morgan.
Nope, not General Morgan. He's the old Liberlian general.
You're right.
Let me see.
I don't think I have
Trails in the Sky, second chapter.
his name.
No, that's... I'm trying to find... Oh, here we go. Fast forward. He was listed as Lieutenant General Vander. Yep, this is Xander. Kind of a gruffly voice is what you gave him.
Okay.
I can replay a line from him if you need his voice.
Won't even matter. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General.
Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though, this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red.
This is the color they use for my class, Class 7.
It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army.
Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zinder Gate. But...
Reggie.
I went to go change
What
the
happened?
tab.
Yeah, whatever you say.
We've told you this.
Listen, I can't help that when I click back
You
into
know
the
this
game.
is a thing, but you continually keep doing it.
It's because I want to be on the right tab, and
Let
Google decided
someone
to take
do
me
the
to the
voice
wrong
line
tab.
and then click back in.
That sounds like a definition of insanity. Continue to do the same thing despite knowing a
Listen,
different
I
result.
forget that it's a thing.
Short-term memory loss?
No, it's
Yes.
called I'm just an idiot.
So I shouldn't give you a Twitchy because you're forgetful?
Just do the stupid thing.
Do we need to add a new one now called brain farts?
No. We could though.
You do, and all of us are getting put onto that thing multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
An Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow.
These must be your classmates.
Indeed. These are about half of my classmates from Class 7.
I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Elisa Reinford, sir.
I'm Emma Milstein, sir.
Yusuf Salperea. It's an honor.
Seems like your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you.
One-eyed Zex? So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family.
Oh, it seems some of you already know of me.
A guardian of the Arnor family?
Ah, now I remember.
The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arcade schools of swordsmanship are two of the most renowned styles in Arabonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir.
I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. We should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall.
I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements?
Did, rest assured.
What arrangements?
We need to head out now if we want to reach Guys' home by sundown, right?
Right. Which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us.
All right, just follow me and I'll show you the way.
I know we did see him. I don't recall writing him down because he was just like a little scene.
Oh, wow.
Pretty.
Yeah, the Nord Highlands is one of my favorite places because it's just so, like, it's so vast and empty, but at the same time, it's so pretty.
The Stonehenge.
It's Skyrim.
Look like Stonehenge.
Well, less snowy.
True.
It's simply breathtaking.
I had no idea land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in face of such majesty.
Glad to hear you think so.
Horses.
Horses. Are you saying we're to travel to the settlement on horseback?
The Highlands are way too vast to cover any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Breen and Elisa both have riding experience, right?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as we're not making any trick jumps or anything.
I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before.
Not a problem. You can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Elisa would probably be the best choice, considering the balance of weight.
At least.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was Emma supposed to say it.
I thought
I'm
so.
not gonna lie.
Again.
I can do that. Is that all right with you, Emma?
Yes, although I do feel a little nervous.
Let's mount up at once and... Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse.
Are you doing okay back there, Emma?
Yes, I'm fine, I think.
Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving.
This should be a fun trip.
They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. It's a good clip. You should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands.
A map?
Wow.
Such a high level of detail.
It looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use.
Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study.
Thank you very much, sir.
Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and
Bakken?
Can? I don't remember how to pronounce that name.
Lacan.
Yeah, I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Lacan.
I think they say it, but I don't remember how it's
Lacking.
pronounced.
He's been caught lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say this and we just talked over you?
Lacan.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it Lycon?
Lacan.
Never mind then.
Lakin? Maybe?
Yeah. Like I said, I think they say it at some point. I just don't remember how it's pronounced.
Con? It's foreign kind of sounding. Elisa.
Thank you for seeing us off, sir.
Sorry.
You're good.
If you'll excuse us then.
Hi ho,
We get to
silver
go under the
away.
sunset. Wow.
And when we get to explore,
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
Oh.
we get to use the horses.
It really is. I feel like
I like how
I'm
the cat's just holding on. I'm like,
Indeed.
I don't like
But if you
this.
didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
Mm-hmm.
All the
I'll
bronies.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully, we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move.
Didn't Emma just say she didn't want to go fast?
She did.
Too bad.
Yeah. Whoa.
There's a cliff.
Yeah, I was just trying to
Silly.
see how to get down there. That's why I was moving the camera around.
This is
Yeah.
Zelda horse rules.
Jose's Zelda right now.
You're as excited
You
as
know?
a child. I think I'm just
Yeah.
caught up in the moment.
So, which way do we go?
To be young and carefree.
The plains are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction.
True. Maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. That's a tree. That's a couple bushes.
Wow,
Only
a
tree in
tree.
Highlands.
Hey, that would count for transport the plants. Just saying.
We call that tree Fred.
That tree is too small for transport plants.
That's Fred. Fred the tree.
I mean, it never specifies how big the tree has to be. It just has to be significant.
I mean, one
Yeah.
tree in the middle of the plains, I think that's a significant tree.
Over that way we came from is Zender Gate. That's where we set up from. That landmark over there is Triangular Rock. It's sort of like the centerpiece of this part of the Highlands.
It's so massive.
It also has carving in it. The farther away we can see it from, the better of a landmark it'll be.
Oh, what's that building over to the left of it?
Oh, that? It's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. Heard they built it to keep an eye on the Calvard Republic out of the east.
So that's an Imperial Army watchtower.
I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. True, the Highlands border both Calvard and Interbonia, much like Crossbow.
Yep, and finally, if you look toward those mountains, my home is out in that direction.
Ah, gotcha.
Let me take another look at the map. I think I have a better idea of where everything is now.
And it seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands, though.
Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there?
Oh, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before.
They seem man-made, or at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying around.
There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think they're what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago.
Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose, in that way, they're not dissimilar from the animist ruins in Erebonian.
Perhaps not.
Did he say he was going to be right back?
I didn't catch.
I think he said he was going to be right back. I think that's what it is.
I was not paying enough attention.
I guess I'll just do it while he's gone. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right.
Okay, let's ride.
Meanwhile, Emma, not so fast!
Ooh.
The sun's almost down.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy now. I had pancake.
Ooh.
Nice.
You ain't having pancakes. It's my pancake.
Wow.
So this is Gaius' home, huh?
Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow.
Indeed. The scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again.
Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometime between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north.
I guess that's why they call you nomads then.
Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings?
Yep. They're made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after.
Alright, this is one of his little sisters.
All right, D, do you want this one or the next one?
This one sounds fun.
Okay.
How high is this little child voice version?
I could not tell you for the life of me.
Okay. Bro!
Little Seth. Like I keep thinking of Moana now.
Mhm.
They're so cute.
Is that this one?
Yeah, it's the same little
Maybe.
girl.
Okay. You finally came back.
Welcome home. We missed you.
Hey, Lily. Sheeta, I'm back. No dip, girl. Good to see you looking well, too, Toma.
I think it's Toma.
That's what I said.
Glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro.
Thanks.
Aw, really seem to love him.
Yeah. Watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own.
No, you
You
don't.
want? I was like, you want your mother to have another one?
It does.
Oh, hey. Are these the people you wrote about in your letters?
They are indeed the illustrious, industrious Class 7.
It's nice to meet you. I'm hey, it's his brother, Toma. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily.
It's nice to meet you.
Are you bros friends?
Sure are. It's good to meet you too. I'm Reen.
I'm Elisa, and it's lovely to meet you.
You're all so cute. I'm Emma.
Yusa Zambraya. I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. What does that even mean?
You know, it's like how Olivier is very Erebonian.
You're right. I mean, they're also very prim and proper versus their kind of more lackadaisical way. Not lackadaisical, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a vast contrast compared to their way of life and speaking.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do this because I think this is his dad. And otherwise, Gaius is going to end up talking to himself the whole time. Because his dad will be a big character. You know, I'm here anyway. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends.
Dad, Mom, I'm home.
Who has more voices right now, D?
You do.
Okay, go.
Mama D.
Mama D. All right. Welcome home, Gaius. I was writing the name down. Okay. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma.
Seems pretty skinny.
Wow.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen.
I was just gonna go past it, but nope.
If Mira had gotten the next line, maybe I could have let it slide. But then I was like, hey, I gotta try.
His mother?
But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere.
I'm Gaius' father. I think it's Lacan. I think it's how...
So much for they say it out loud.
Yeah. I swear at some point it is said but I'm gonna go with Lacan for now. Sure, Gaius' father, Lacan Warzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure is all ours. Likewise. I've prepared a place for all of you to stay while you are our guests. There is much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It will soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. I like doing calm, cool, and collected voices. They're almost as much like they're in their own way just as fun as being big and bombastic.
Cheesecake pancakes.
This looks delicious. I'm just saying.
This is delicious.
How do you get it to taste so good?
Here's a really old jingle that just popped into my head. That reference says almost that exact thing.
We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, then wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you Erebonians would like it.
All I can say is I'll be wanting seconds soon. These grilled skewers are really good too. They've got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on a skewer and grill it. The food here is exquisite. I've never tasted it. It's like. I almost feel sorry that the restaurant class isn't here to enjoy it.
I'm glad you think so.
Gosh, you're busy eating.
I mean,
That's
they are
appropriate.
eating, so it's just,
Nom, nom, nom,
you know.
nom, 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 nom.
Here I was worrying that the taste might not agree with you.
Everyone loves Mommy's cooking.
No wonder she's called Fat Ma.
No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. It's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed.
Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea too. We make it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Ooh, thank you. I think I will.
It has a very gentle taste.
The land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland.
Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dreigels?
We've been learning in class how, during the War of the Lions, he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right. Tales of Emperor Dreigels' exploits are passed down here in Nord, too. After the war ended, he became Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. That friendship has held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. I see. While the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they are still regarded as our close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shakes out. Though recently, the Calvard Republic has been creeping into the southeastern Highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relationship with the people there. The Republic's forays into the Highlands have certainly created some tension.
The Empire and the Republic are old foes, after all.
Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only getting worse.
It seems likely that simmering conflict is what led to that incident in Crossbow last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvardian and pro-Erebonian forces and their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, nor is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the Highlands, that's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here. We'll do what we can.
You must be the one who chose our tasks for this month's field study, right?
I'm off to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Indeed, I did. Though the hour is already late, I'll give you your tasks in the morning. As for the area you'll cover in your study, it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. The southwest?
We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe.
Guys. I know, the timing. I just took a bite.
Nom 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 nom.
I was eating the final bite of this pack of pancakes. It was the biggest bite, and I put it in my mouth, and then it went shocking part.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Highlands are a vast wide open space. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement, too. But let's just start the southwestern plains.
Sounds good to me.
So everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest?
Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining task after our midday meal.
Got it, Dad.
Anyway, here I am talking your ear off when I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think.
The place we prepared for you has beds ready. Can you show them the way, guys?
Sure thing.
I want to show them the way too!
Me too.
Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own.
Thank you so much for the meal.
Good night, everyone. A second tree. Wow. Don't be starting that over there.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure
I
this
know you
cutscene.
girls.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this cutscene is about to come up to an end because I think we get a little bit of control before it actually switches to the morning. So I think that we're coming up toward the end.
Sorry, I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Reed and Eustace are both gentlemen after all. We have nothing to worry about.
But of course. Thanks, guys. You was thinking about your family's place then?
My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys up at sunrise?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow.
By all means, get your beauty sleep.
Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone.
Good night, guys. He's quite the fortunate man.
I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings, two parents who really care about him.
I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family growing up side by side with nature like this. It's like he couldn't have turned out any other way.
True enough. Anyway, sounds like we've got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on my feet at this rate.
Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights.
Oh, okay, so it must be the second night, the scene that I'm thinking of. There's a scene where we take control. So if this doesn't give us a chance to walk and save, well, I'll just catch back up to the spot on.
We should be getting into the
Wednesday.
field study territory pretty soon.
We should be. I just don't remember how long the morning cutscene is. Oh, it's voiced. Okay.
Mood.
Mood.
Big mood.
Same.
Where am I?
In a bed.
Oh, right. Nord Highlands.
Me every morning.
I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday. I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early,
sure he
Reen.
did.
Morning, guys. Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay, I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep? Glasses. Glasses.
I can't see without my glasses.
I mean, it's the first thing you think of when you're wearing glasses is like, fuck, it's morning, where's my glasses?
Oh, really?
I actually don't because I can see okay without them.
You're in such a situation.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. We should be getting our
You
field
already
soon. We
made
should
me
be
yawn.
ending here shortly. There's no way this goes that much longer. Seriously?
delicious.
I concur.
Is it a kind of milk porridge?
Well, I guess. We make it with the sheep's milk and salt cured meat.
Kitty and Lily made it fresh for you themselves.
Yeah, I helped.
Wow. That young and you're already better cooks than me.
I really need to get this recipe from you, too. Okay. Well, first thing you do is...
Your friends all seem like such nice people.
It would seem the winds have blessed you with their guidance.
I think so too.
Okay, let me give you this.
Let's see. We'll be helping gather some medicinal herbs and... Oh! There's even a request from Sender Gate.
It looks like you've chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the Highlands.
That's the idea. I put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that would give you a nice sweeping overview of life here. As I said
It's as
yesterday...
if that's... Sorry.
It's okay. You should be able to complete all of these requests in the southwestern regions of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we've got work to do.
So we need to finish all of these tasks, then return here by noon?
Yep, we'll be having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The Highlands are vast. I'd hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there because you headed out on foot.
That's true.
We'd best pay heed to where we're going. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. Yeah, Orbital Factory, yeah, okay.
It's as if there's a theme that each place that we go to wants us to, you know, become acclimated with things.
And some familiarization with the culture and lands. Wow.
Novel.
Alright. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate everybody who came. We're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. And we will see you next time. Bye.